Snippet Inspector. That's what we're calling this video. I've just found a cool little way to see how your blog post would look like if it won the snippet. Not sure how it's going to help us, but I thought we'd take a look at it. So, let's get into this. Hi and welcome back to the channel. I do not know how this video is going to help you, but I did find it interesting. So I'm not going to take credit for this. I actually watched a Matt Diggity's video on SEO and I found this little, I think you can call it a hack, a search hack. And basically what it is, it's a way of actually seeing how your blog post would look like if it won the snippet. Now, we're going to head straight over to the computer because it's so much easier to demonstrate it on there. But like I said, I don't know how this is going to help you. I do have a little inkling. It may be a way of learning how to win the snippets, or it may be a way of optimizing these snippets, but I'm going to leave that up to you to decide. I just thought I'd share it. I'm here working today and I just came across this little hack and I thought I'd quickly share it with you guys. There must be loads of these little shortcodes out there. And one of the reasons I wanted to make this video, because I want to know what other kind of shortcodes or hacks do you know within the Google search to either show you different things or experiment with things. So at the end of this video, if you know any of these shortcuts, please post them in the comments below. Let me know what other tricks you know, what other tricks you've got up your sleeve. But I just thought this was interesting. So let's get straight into this. Let's head over to the computer and let me show you what this is all about. Let me just demonstrate what I mean. You're probably thinking, Carl, what are you going on about? What is this all about? Well, if you can see here, this is the #1 snippet that's been returned for the search query of what is best to use in a rabbit litter box. And you can see the San Diego rabbits.org has won the snippet. So this is classed as position 0, which is the snippet. You can see here it says about snippets. And then this one here, bunnyapproved.com, is in position 1. Now, if you was one of these ranking articles here, you'd want to win this snippet. So Google has judged in its wisdom that this is the best way to answer this question or search query here. Wouldn't it be great if you can actually see one of these, if these were your articles? Wouldn't it be great if you can see what that looks like if it won the snippet? You'd be able to see what Google has picked out, what is optimized for that search intent, and why you could learn why you've got that snippet. So the only way you'd be able to do that is by removing this snippet here. And you can actually do that, which I never knew, seemed incredible. So all you do is simply add this line here. So you put minus and the URL of the website that's won the snippet. So in this case, it's minus www.sandiegorabbits.org. Then when we click enter, watch what happens to this snippet. It disappears and it then brings up therabbithouse.com. Now that might be your website, and now you can see that Google has said out of all the other articles that are ranking for this search term, this is now the most relevant one. Now it might not be yours, you may have to remove this one as well, and you can continue until it brings your article into the #1 snippet. And then what you can do, you can actually see what Google is picking out of your content for the snippet. So maybe that'll help you optimize it a little bit more. So maybe this would win the snippet better if it had a list post, or if it answered the search query in a different way. So it's really, really good to see what Google thinks of your content. Why does it think it's worthy of this snippet? Is it picking out the wrong words and that's why you're not winning that snippet? So I think it's really, really interesting. I'll just show you another one here. So here's another example. Why does my hamster sleep so much? So this hamstercentral.com again has won the snippet. But again, if let's say my website was here, hamsterhideouts.com or animals.mum, and I wanted to optimize my article to win that snippet, then I'd want to see what it would look like, okay? So again, I would simply put minus and the URL that's winning the snippet. So let's put that in there. Here we go. And if you just watch this snippet, it disappears. And then we've got peteducate.com in #1. And you can see here that Google is picking out these words from the article and that's why it deems that this is the next article that is worthy of the snippet. So again, maybe they could go in there and optimize it better to actually win that snippet. So it's just a cool little trick. How helpful it would be, I don't know, but I'm playing around with it today, and I'm just seeing if there's any blogs that I've got in position 2 or 3 that I could maybe use this as a way to optimize them a little bit better and win those snippets. There you go. Not a groundbreaking video or anything, but I just wanted to share that with you because I thought it was really interesting. But what it might show you is how Google sees your blog post as the snippet. And if you can see for yourself how it would look, you can judge for yourself whether that doesn't look great, and then you can change your post and maybe optimize it a little bit better for winning that snippet. So it may be a cool little trick to actually improve your snippets. It might help you win more snippets, but I just thought it was interesting and I thought I'd share it with you guys. So like I say, if you do know any of these little shortcuts or hacks, then please let me know. Leave it in the comments below. I'd love to try and test a few more out. I've been blogging now for 3.5 years and I just found this little trick. So there must be hundreds of these out there that I don't know about. So let's share them, let's test and let's experiment. And like I say, leave me a comment if you know any more. So thanks for joining me in this video and I'll see you in the next one.